So I'm back after a long hiatus, but I guess it's a good time to kind of close up the year with like almost one final video. But it's the last one for the year, maybe not, we'll see. But contrary to what many people say, if you didn't achieve anything this year, and that's okay, but for me, I do not believe that, because in some way, shape or form, chances are you probably achieved something regardless of how big or small the achievement is. But nonetheless, this is a personal finance channel, so we can leave those deep life promoting thoughts for another time. So in the last quarter of 2024, which is the last 3 months, we saw the crypto market soaring, and many people felt a little bit FOMO, and they were figuring out where to buy Bitcoin, where to buy Ethereum, where to buy Solana, and so much more. So while crypto is pretty regulated in Singapore, there are a couple of fiat exchanges, which means these are exchanges that allows you to purchase crypto with Singapore dollars very, very quickly. So what I did is to buy $100 of Bitcoin from these 5 exchanges, and I'll be breaking down these exchanges based on the following features. First one is the ease of on-ramping, the trading fees, the coins that are available, and the fiat withdrawal fees. So definitely there are many more matrices that you can use to evaluate or measure if an exchange is worthwhile using or not. But for the purpose of this video, this is mainly for people who are looking to get some crypto really quickly, easily, and securely. As a disclaimer, at the point of creating this video, all the exchanges that we are reviewing are licensed to operate in Singapore, which means that if you have a Singapore ID, you can KYC and sign up for these exchanges. So the very first exchange we have is Coinhako. So Coinhako is probably one of the most popular exchanges in Singapore because it's number 1, super easy, number 2, friendly user interface, and number 3, it allows you to quickly on-ramp Singapore dollars via Pay Now. So it's essentially doing a screenshot of the QR code or saving the QR code, and then you go into your bank app and then you send the money across. So the trading fees for Coinhako is at 0.6% if you're using Singapore dollars to purchase Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, etc. But if you're using the recurring buys, which means that you deposit a set amount of money and let Coinhako do regular purchases for you, the fees are at 0.5%. And I've been using Coinhako for a very long time, and some might consider me an OG with Coinhako. And when Coinhako first started, they only had a couple of tokens or coins, but as of recording, they have like 126 different assets available for trading, which is considered pretty huge. So something to take note when using Coinhako is that although they have a lot of assets available, not all tokens are open for withdrawals or deposits. So do check the website to see which ones you are using or which one you're looking to buy, and make sure they are available for withdrawal or deposit if you want to trade them. So the last part of this is we have to talk about the withdrawal fees. So if you do trade on Coinhako and you want to withdraw some Singapore dollars out or your profit in Singapore dollars, there is a $2 withdrawal fee, which is pretty decent. In percentage wise, if you're trading about $100, that's like 2%. But if you're trading more, and then the fees are a lot lesser. So for crypto withdrawal, it kind of depends on the crypto that you're going to withdraw because there are some fees to cover the blockchain transaction cost. So next up, we've got Coinbase. So this exchange probably don't need much introduction because it's a listed company and it's a custodian for 80% of the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs available in the stock market. So what I like about Coinbase is that my USDC earns a 4.35% of interest by just sitting in my account, and this might be something to consider if you got USDC lying around and you don't want to move them into the DeFi space, or you're just happy holding stable coins. So for the trading fees, we're looking at anywhere between 0.05% to 0.6%, and depending on the monthly trading volume that you have, the higher you have in the last 30 days of trade volume, the lower your fees will be. So if you're looking to regularly purchase crypto as part of an investment strategy, there is a function or there's a feature called Coinbase One, which gives you 0% trading fees up to $1,000 of trade volume per month. And this gives you a 4.75% on USDC that you are holding. And together with that, it gives you free gas fee when you are trading on Base or DeFi Protocols. And it also gives you analytics from Asari. So Coinbase One is a 7-day trial-free kind of premium service, and it costs $300 a year. It's probably good if you really want to trade that regularly. Otherwise, I think paying the fees is also okay. So Coinbase currently supports more than 400 assets paired, and there are probably some tokens that you're looking for that will be listed on Coinbase. So when it comes to withdrawal fee, Coinbase doesn't charge a withdrawal fee for Singapore dollars if you are withdrawing into a bank account that you have previously linked to. But if you are withdrawing USD, then there might be some fees involved, but I do not know how much the fees are because I don't have a USD account because I'm based in Singapore. So if you're looking to withdraw crypto from Coinbase, it really depends on the crypto again that you're withdrawing because there are some fees to cover the blockchain transaction costs. But then again, if you are transferring it into another app which is called Coinbase Wallet, you can use Base Network, which essentially becomes gas-free if you're transferring between Coinbase to Coinbase Wallet and vice versa. So next we have Gemini. So it's been a while since I used Gemini because there's so many exchanges out there to use, but this doesn't mean that Gemini is bad. I just prefer certain features that other exchanges provide, but because of this video, I'm revisiting again and to see if it's something I will start using again. So right off the bat, I'm just testing all these exchanges by depositing some money into it and see how much Bitcoin I can get. So with Gemini, I noticed that you have to turn on the active trader mode, which can be done by clicking onto your profile at the top right and toggle it on. So if you are in simple mode, my $100 $4 fee. But if I do turn off the active trader, I'm only paying 40 cents fee. So far, Gemini seems to be the one that has one of the lowest fees available, but where Gemini comes in a little bit short is the amount of tokens that they have listed. So Gemini has about 100 tokens listed, but in recent times, I've seen them listing a few more meme coins to take advantage of the cycle. So once you have taken profit or when you want to take profit out of Gemini in Sing dollars, Gemini does charge a fee of $3 for fiat withdrawals. And with crypto, it's very similar to the other exchanges. It varies depending on the asset because gas fees might differ at the time of transaction. So we are at the second last exchange right now, and we have Independent Reserve. So Independent Reserve has been doing a lot in the scene, and I did a side event with them overseas, and I also actively use the exchange quite a bit. So pretty similar to Coinhako, Independent Reserve has a decent fees at 0.5%, which means you're paying 50 cents on every $100 that you trade. But this amount decreases when your trading volume goes up, which is a very familiar concept that we've heard before in the previous 3 exchanges. So Independent Reserve currently has 28 different tokens for trading, which isn't a lot, but this allows you to stay a little bit more focused on blue chip tokens if that's what you're looking for. And I'll say that this exchange is really meant for serious players who are looking to accumulate crypto without getting distracted by meme coins that are currently in craze. So for fiat withdrawal, these guys comes in at about $1.50, which is probably lower than the other exchanges that we've seen so far, other than Coinbase, which is currently free. So to add on to the point about fees, there is a $2.50 processing fee for deposits under $1,000. So if you're looking to deposit and use Independent Reserve, I would highly suggest that you deposit a lump sum of $1,000 so you do not get charged at $2.50. So last but not least, we got Crypto.com. So Crypto.com got famous for renaming the Staples Stadium to Crypto.com Arena, and the stadium has hosted and will host many important events like the Grammys 2025, NCAA Division 1 Men's Basketball Regionals in 2027, and it will host the Gymnastics for 2028 Olympic Games. So enough of the stadium talk, but let's look at the fees. So right now, I'm using the application because it's an app-only thing, and if you're using the web, it will bring you to an exchange, which is for full crypto traders, meaning your trading pairs will more or less be in stablecoin denomination. So trading fees right now roughly range over 0.4%, and it goes lower with higher trading volumes. So if you're looking for an exchange with a lot of tokens, then Crypto.com might be one for you. So they got over 700 different tokens, and chances are if you're looking for meme coins, there is probably one that they have listed so far. So let's talk about the fiat withdrawals. So Crypto.com currently doesn't charge any fees. So if you've got some profits, this is probably going to be a great exchange to use. So this brings us to the end of the breakdown of the different exchanges that we have looked at so far. But to take things one step further, I've put my money into these exchanges so you guys can see in real time which of these exchanges charges which fees and how much Bitcoin you can get from $100. So for the experiment, I've deposited $100 into these 5 exchanges that we went through, and the purpose is to see what is the real amount of Bitcoin that we get from each of these exchanges. So if you appreciate videos where I use my own money for experiments like this, dropping a like will help to cover those fees. If you are feeling generous, subscribing will help as well. So within these 5 exchanges, there might be a slight delay, but for most parts, I'm buying these tokens within a couple of minutes of each other, so the price shouldn't differ too much. So after becoming $500 per in Singapore dollars, here's what I found out. Starting from the cheapest place to purchase Bitcoin to the most expensive place to buy Bitcoin, the best bet would be Gemini, because with 100 Singapore dollars, I was able to get the highest amount of Bitcoin, and the most expensive place here to purchase Bitcoin is Coinbase, which doesn't make your money as efficient. However, this is only one matrix that I'm using to show the efficiency of buying Bitcoin. But if I'm looking for an easy to use platform, Coinhako will probably rank the first, followed by Independent Reserve. Gemini and Coinbase will probably come in third, and then Crypto.com will come in the last because they are the most complicated to use. So this brings us to the end of today's video. If you do appreciate videos like this and you have gotten some value out of it, hitting the like button, the share button, or sending this to someone that you know, and hitting that subscribe button while you're at it will help a lot. But I'm interested to find out which exchanges do you guys use. Do let me know what's your favorite exchange in the comments down below, why you're using them. And as always guys, I hope you guys stay safe, invest safe, and I see you guys in the next one.